Hey guys, it's Amber here. So today is going to be my very first video on YouTube. I am very excited about it. Today I'm going to be talking about low-end versus middle-end versus high-end eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, so let's just jump right into it. This is the Too Faced Natural Love palette. I love this palette for everyday looks. I don't know if this is the original or a dupe, but I do know that they discontinued this specific palette from Too Faced. So if you want to get this palette, I would recommend looking on Amazon and typing it in and seeing if you can find it. So I do recommend this palette. The next is a bunch of palettes. They are the Maybelline New York nude palettes. I love these palettes a lot. I have all 5 of them. I have the original nudes, I have the blush nudes, I have the 24 karat nudes, the rock nudes, and the graffiti nudes. I would personally recommend for anyone who's just starting makeup is the blush nude, the 24 karat nudes palette. For anyone who loves their bronzy colors, the gold shades, I do recommend this one. I love the shades in this palette. This is my go-to nude palette. And I also recommend for the darker looks, who like the darker shades, I recommend the Rock palette. It has a lot of darker shades, and I do like the gold in this palette. It is a very, very, very beautiful palette. So I do recommend either of these. The next one is the one I have actually right in front of me. BH Cosmetics, sorry. And it's by a YouTuber. It's not just a YouTuber that caught my attention, it's the shades in this palette that caught my attention. They're so beautiful. I actually used this palette today. I love how they're so blendable. The next one I got is, it came in a set that I bought from the Tartelette Tease palette. It's a little mini one. It is so pretty. I love the shades in it. It is so beautiful. I love this. The next palette I have, which is my second to most expensive palette, is the limited edition Beauty and the Beast Lorac palette. I love this palette. I love it. The mirror is so beautiful. The quote in the corner says, "Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind," which I love. And then there's another quote in the top corner. It says, "True beauty is found within." I love this palette. This palette is based off the 2017 remake of the newer movie Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson. I love it, and I also love Emma Watson because she is such a true, powerful woman. And when I saw that there was a palette based off of the newer movie, I was like, okay, the newest movie of Beauty and the Beast was awesome. I have to get the eyeshadow palette. The reason I'm saying most expensive but least expensive for me was because it was, when I got this palette, it was a one-day sale for $12. And it is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. I love this palette so much. It was worth the running around and calling all the stores. It is so beautiful. I don't know if it's focusing. The colors are so beautiful. I love this palette. This is also one of my go-to palettes if I'm going to a competition and I need a darker look, and also if I go to a party where I need a dark look, I definitely go for this palette. But I am going to be going around soon and looking at high-end eyeshadow palettes. I really want to look at Huda Beauty and Anastasia. Those are my 2 brands that I want to look for dupes. I've seen YouTubers talk about the dupes for those specific palettes, so I am going to go on the hunt and find them and get them. And I will definitely do a review for you guys. Unfortunately, I don't have the Huda Beauty palette, I don't have the Anastasia palette, I don't have those expensive palettes. So I will do a video of the knockoff brand palettes. So yeah, I will make sure I will find a knockoff. If you guys don't have the money to spend $54 on this palette, I will find a knockoff and share with you guys to let you know that there is a knockoff palette for all the naked palettes. So my final bunch of palettes They were handed down to me. So the first one I have is just a bunch of colors that I depotted. I do recommend, if you don't like carrying around big palettes, I do recommend trying to depot. The next bundle that was handed down to me, that were given to me, were these loose pigmented eyeshadows. These two rows were, all these were from my friend's mom. She gave them to me. And the brand is Fancy Dawn, and then the other little mini one is Your Minerals. I can't wait to try these out for when I have an event where I need a loose palette. The next palette that it was handed down to me by my friend's mom. This is the Cruella de Vil Elf Lookbook. I'm really excited to try it out, but when you open it, it comes with a lot of stuff. I tried the primer out, but it was dried out, but honestly, it's okay. But I'm really excited to use this specific eyeshadow palette by Elf. I'm pumped for that. The next one I got is another Elf look beauty book. It is the Disney Ariel Treasure Within beauty book. I do like the packaging. It is really pretty. The mirror is a seashell, and it says you got your own style, and you open it up on where the mirror is, and it gives you a whole look to try out. If you want me to try to copy this look, please leave in the comments down below, and I will definitely do that. I'll take any recommendations you guys have. And then once you take the little plastic thing, I'm just going to keep that plastic thing on, there is a lip color, 2 bronzers, a bronzing brush, and 9 eyeshadow colors. I am really excited to actually dig into this palette. The next one I got is also from my friend's mom, and it is also an Elf palette. It's the Vampire Beauty book. I'm really excited to try this. It comes with a makeup look to try out. Whoop! The eyeliner doesn't want to stay on. So it comes with a pair of false lashes, 8 eyeshadow shades, an eyeliner pencil, and a lip color. So this one was from Ulta for my birthday last year. It is the NYX Professional Happy Birthday palette. This palette is so beautiful. It has a lot of orangey undertones, and it goes perfect with my blue eyes. The next one I got was from someone who, I'm on a Facebook page called Buy Nothing. It's only specifically for the town I live in. It's the BoxyCharm Pure eyeshadow palette. I do love this palette, and on the back it says cruelty-free, gluten-free, TALC-free, and vegan-friendly. I tried it once and I fell in love with this palette. I love that blue. I can't wait to use that purple. It is such a beautiful palette. So the last palette I'm going to talk about today, it is the Tarte Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. So I love Graveyard Girl. I love Bunny. She is amazing. Honestly, I feel like we have the same personality a bit. But when you open it, it smells amazing. And it comes with a bronzer, a blush, a highlighter, and 9 shades. It is such a beautiful palette. The top of the mirror says, believe in yourself, love yourself, embrace your individuality. I love that saying. It is so pretty. So let me get up so I can show you this palette. It's so beautiful. So it comes with the bronzer, which is called Sweet Tea, the blush called Does This Thing Really Work? I'm sorry, my hair is in the way. And the highlight called Gator Wings. The eyeshadows are hashtag SFS, Natural Peaches, Dogman. Oh my god, I love that shade so much. The next row of colors is Big Baby, Sassy Bun, Sippy Sippy, Haunting, Uncommon, and Mancat. I love this palette, and I just want to say, Bunny, if you're watching this, thank you so much for making this palette. Honestly, my beauty life is complete having this palette now. So that is it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do any eyeshadow looks with any of these palettes, please leave it in the comments down below. And I know I started towards the end not saying all the prices, so I will have it in the description down below the palette name, the brand, and then the price with it so you know like how much it is. If you like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please hit subscribe down below. And I think I said everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!